Welcome back to Andres today, where today we're jumping into The Wheel of Time, Season 2, Episode 3. Wow, like that. I'm ready to jump right into the show, so if you would like to see this in a full reaction, you can on the second, third tier here on this platform that will definitely copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. Once again, please join one of those platforms today and be able to see this in a full reaction before YouTube finds its way to blocking or copywriting all of this. So without further ado, let's jump into the Wheel of Time and find out exactly what the Wheel of Time has got to give. Oh, she's in the Cave of Wonders.
Terra and Grail.
They are from before the breaking. Some Terra and Grail are made to work by Aes Sedai, like this one.
We don't know why they were made. Most we've learned at great cost to avoid.
And you want me to just walk through them?
Yes.
You know what this one does.
Walk through one arch and out again. 3 times through and it's done.
Once you begin, you must continue to the end.
Some women have entered and never come out.
You turn back now, right now, and you will only have one mark against you. Only on the third refusal will you be put out of the tower.
Doing this for someone else, you will fail. Do this for you. I'm ready.
Bam!
Your dress?
She has to do it naked?
Not even the one power will be available to you inside the arches. The way back will come but once.
Oh, I'm scared for her. Well, this isn't that bad. Dry hair, dry field.
Dad!
Dad.
Where did you get those?
I don't know.
You have to be careful, sweetheart. Herbs can be dangerous. Crimson thorn roots are poisonous. Remember, Red is dead. What is that?
Nynaeve! You're hurt!
Oh no! Go on! Whatever happens, you have to be very quiet and stay down here.
I can help you, Dad!
The nesod hinan arariod efel leviage zavila daveren.
The way back will come but once.
To help them or go through? Already dead.
You are washed clean of your sins and the sins committed against you.
Was it real?
No one knows.
Some come out bearing the actual wounds taken inside.
Why didn't you say all this before I promised to do this?
If I saved them, would change things.
Once you begin, you must continue.
The back will come but once.
Yeah, she heard it the first time. Okay, now she's somewhere sick, and she's probably have to heal them.
What's wrong? What's happening here?
The fever, it spread through the 2 rivers after you left.
Gave you these herbs.
Wisdom.
Why does Tam call you wisdom?
You've been gone a long time, Nynaeve. I may not be a wisdom, but I'm the one who stayed.
The Aes Sedai can heal this. They can heal anything short of death. I've seen it. Well, there has to be another way. We can't.
Don't judge me, girl. If you can heal them, then do it. Otherwise, go back to your tower.
She thinks she has power. You don't have power, sis.
It's all right. It's good to see your face.
I'm sorry.
How is Rand? Is he happy? Thank you for keeping him safe. Will you stay with me until the herbs have done their work? I can't tell you what a comfort it is to see your face. Nynaeve.
I'm coming back, all right?
You're washed clean of your sins. And the sins...
No! We need to go!
The woman's fears are her own property. Do not burden us with them. Once you begin, you must continue.
The way back will come but once.
Say that one more time.
A remarkable woman, Wisdom. As beautiful as the sun. Oh, lioness, Wisdom.
What happened?
You are washed clean of your sins. And the sins committed against you.
It's all right. The blood isn't yours.
Sometimes it's best not to remember.
You are sealed to us now.
No, what did I do in that last arch? What did you make me do? If this test is about turning my back on the people I love, if being an Aes Sedai means trusting the tower over everything and everyone else, I won't.
If you leave this room, you will never be allowed to return.
You can't leave. I came here for you, Egwene. To protect you. The truth is, you don't need my protection. I guess I learned something here after all. Do you know what Aes Sedai means in the old tongue? Servants of all. You're gonna be a woman who's actually worthy of that title. An Aes Sedai who makes me proud of the months I spent here. I'm going to miss you so much.
Oh, that's like she was a creepy crawler for him.
Lana told me you're going to the Arches. I came as fast as I could.
You couldn't do it.
You did do it.
Where you go?
Home.
I could come with you.
What about Moraine? The bond? Of course I'll have you. I thought I heard something.
What's wrong?
It was a strange feeling, like this was all a dream.
Oh. The land is in there.
Nynaeve Elmira has made her choice.
She wasn't ready.
We've lost women to the Archers before.
She trusted you. Trusted us. And we got her killed. I hope your conscience never lets you make peace with that.
Never read or heard anything of these people.
This lady looks badass. Oh no, what's happening?
You squat on stolen land, land which once belonged to us, and will be ours once again. When the fleet of Luther Pendrag crossed the Aryth Ocean, return was promised.
We can't just let them take these girls.
We're outnumbered and unarmed.
You will share in the prosperity of the Shanchan's return. Bow before the High Lady Sura, pledging fealty to the throne.
This man.
Avert your eyes and kneel. Bend the knee and swear the oath. Those who will not swear the oaths will have the oaths sworn for them. All will.
Our pride is not worth more than our lives.
I swear to obey.
I liked him as a villain.
I can see red at your roots. You keep your hair short, but you can't hide what you really are. So, when's the other boy coming back?
I told you there was an accident.
You know, the last boy used to bring me red wine with dinner just to cover the taste of the sour oat. How long are you going to wait before you ask me what you want to ask me? You're more patient than I am.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me, boy. You watched those women parade me through the streets like an animal. When another man can channel, there's a glow. Yours was brighter than any I've ever seen. Knew you'd shake the world. Caged as I was, I couldn't help laughing. So ask me what you came here for.
Ask me.
I want to know how to control it. What's so funny?
A girl turning red. Then I'll show you what you want to know.
Are you serious?
You worked out how to get yourself here. I'm sure you can work this out too.
Roll across the rooftops and towns of Ilion. Great hunt of the Horn. Rides for...
Tomorrow those unlucky bastards go off to hunt for the Horn. The Horn of Falir. You really were a shepherd, weren't you? The Queen has promised half her fortune to the woman or man who brings back the Horn to Cairene. Looking for something special?
Yes. Girl done and red?
Good luck finding a bottle like that in the Foregate.
I have a feeling you prefer it when there's a little mystery. Where are we going?
To find you a better coat. You weave us together a hangover cure.
Where's Nynaeve? She was called to be and accepted this morning. She went into the arches, but she never came out.
We need to go in there and get her out.
The archers don't work like that.
Nynaeve is dead. She's not coming back. Face it, and in time, you will grow stronger. And Aes Sedai must find a way to stand on her own. Take the time you need, but know the pain will pass.
I didn't know Nynaeve, but I know you loved her. And know she would have faced her fate bravely. Queen, whatever you're...
Get out! I don't even know you. I don't want you here. Just get out!
She'll be back somehow.
You're watching me sleep now, are you? Light. I've never realised how handsome you are.
We lost a sister this morning. A woman of incredible power. Doors open, you're free to go. You never would have abandoned your friends. Well, Egwene is right here in this tower. And if it's one thing she needs more than ever, it's a friend.
So after 5 months of these questions and games, you're done with me?
The past 5 months I've been here, wasting my time with Moraine's little secret. You're not dangerous. You're an insidious coward who mistakes his own moral failings for cunning and wit. I know you, Matt Cawthon. Though you may not know yourself, you left them. And you'd do it again. Or starve in the blight. It doesn't matter to me. Because you don't matter. Just spare me the misery of your company. It's already cost too many people their lives. Come to pay your respects.
You did this. Ever since we got to the tower, you've had your eye on Nynaeve. Don't walk away from me. I'm not done with you!
Your friend had a gift. Raw power. But you were supposed to be the smart one. We Aes Sedai can only speak the truth, so hear my words and know they are true. I didn't send Nynaeve to her death. I sent her to the Arches because I believed in her. But you disappointed me. It's not always the most powerful women who write history. It's the ones who survive.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Neither do I, girl.
They're trying to figure out if we're outland nobles they can use against each other.
Be careful of an invitation from Lady Dulaine. However you reply, there will be costs attached. Wow. Now you'll really have the houses talking.
Oh my god, where's she from?
Something gives me the impression you're staying in the Foregate. It must seem so barbaric, celebrating like this while those poor people starve.
The Queen's reward sounds worth the risk.
Please, boy, there is no reward. The farmers and peasants who survived in the countryside came to the city for safety. But you can't just kick people out of their homes. Most will die of exposure or disappear in the blight. But they don't care. As long as they save a little silver.
Sorry to cut in, Lady.
Envers. I don't believe we've been introduced. No.
I want to say what Lady Envers. She's interesting.
Look what I found. What's wrong?
The hunt for the Horn is not real. There is no reward. It's all a ploy to purge the Foregate.
Of course it's not real. This is the most political city in the world.
What is your reason for helping me? I'm sorry I shouldn't have asked for your help. I have to go.
He switched back into blue?
Walk so soon.
Why did she...
Been suppressing it a long time.
I have.
The itch.
The itch.
The urge to touch it.
How do I stop it?
Can't be contained. Eventually, will spit out of you.
Like...
Always.
that.
There's no madness, boy. They poison the world against men, so they can castrate us. They know that only the dragon can defeat the Dark One!
You're not the dragon.
The blood of Luz Therin Telamon flows in my veins. Here is Whispers.
This was a mistake.
I'm the only one who can teach you.
You're sick.
I look different, Egwene. I'm a new actor. Judge me later. She don't feel somebody there?
Hey, come over here.
Look, if you're trying to seduce me, the answer is still not.
I'm not trying to seduce you. Yeah?
The door's open.
Yeah. Been in here for all these months and now I can leave and I don't know where to go.
Because I'm definitely not waiting for you.
Right. Good job, sis. I like her.
I was starting to worry you might never wake up. You, my friend, are part of a caravan headed to farm. We provided accommodations and a new life with the Shansha. Nothing good awaits you in the Harbor City. There's something different about you, isn't there, Perrin? No, you have something inside you. Something that calls for blood. Show me, Perrin. I want to meet the monster.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Rand killed you.
Is that what Moraine told you? Hey. The more wolf you are, the more you're mine. I'll be watching your progress with great interest.
Let's go. What about Loyal and the others?
You can't help your friends from the back of a cage.
Did you steal those nags?
I prefer the term liberate it. Hold her. I need to grab one more thing.
Well,
He's coming with me. It was mostly even his idea.
well, he's nothing if not predictable. You know the way?
If you succeed, Moraine won't have anything over either of us ever again.
Don't let me down. You ever leave me like that again and I will kill you.
Leave it on, my lord. I'm not afraid of you.
Who is she?
You all right?
3,000 years, there have been over 100 attempts to bring back a lost friend or lover. It never works. It takes more than one Aes Sedai to open the arches.
So help me or leave.
The sisters will catch you and you will be expelled.
You think I care about that now?
Yes. I heard what happened at the Two Rivers. The death of so many people, including the young Wisdom. She survived, found you, and traveled with you here. Pretty clear the Great Serpent Ring would never sit easily on her finger. But she still came. For you.
She's the strongest person I've ever known. How could she have failed? I can't leave her.
I'll get us some blankets. We can stay the night.
I like her.
Mummy, look!
Did Perrin make that for you?
Papa can teach me how to use it.
We'll see.
Forgive me, I did not realise that we have a blade master.
Wow, that's a beautiful dream, girl.
When did you get so grown up?
Look at Lance's hair. Look like Jesus.
I got a letter from Egwene today. She and the other Greens are headed north. Trollocs have invaded Taldea.
Egwene Sedai can handle a few Trollocs. Do you regret leaving the tower?
Can I have another honey cake?
You have had plenty.
Mummy?
Shut up.
Stay here and wait for me to come back. Can you do that for me?
Mummy? What's that?
We have to go.
I'm scared.
I need you to trust me. Do you trust Mummy?
My God. Hell, well, about that. So you guys know I'm a very honest reactor. So I'm not gonna be a liar. It could also, when I see an episode of a show that I actually really like, that I don't really care for, I then contemplate, is it me? Am I in a good mood? Am I hungry? I am a little hungry. So that does change that has always changed my opinion of a show. I always should remember to eat before I start filming, but I was pressed for time. But so, I don't know. So this episode, let's talk. As I was watching this episode and I started in my head to somewhat not care for the episode as much, I went back to a comment that said that the show was boring. They said in the last reaction that I did. And when I read the comment, I was like, what? The show's not boring. But then, as I was watching this, and the comment that person wrote, I remembered that when the show dropped, when it first dropped, I believe they dropped all the first 3 episodes all at one time. I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe that's to be true. And so they probably seen the first 3 episodes, and overall, the first 3 episodes wasn't that impactful. I actually enjoyed the first 2 episodes. This episode, I could have not really watched. And not that it was bad, production was there, productions were producing, but I feel like Nynaeve has never been my favorite character. I don't know if it's the actress or the character, which I said in season 1, and everybody said it was the character because the character in the books is dreadful. And so I've held on to thinking that it was the actress playing the character, so I'm going to stick on to that. I did not read the books. I was told to read the books. I'm going to be really honest with you, between full-time work, editing, filming, acting, auditioning, and designing for my store, when can I read a book? But if I had time, I'm telling you, I wouldn't read a book. Actually, I probably would read a book. I would read a book rather than put on headphones and listen to auto-tunes. No shade, no tea. Or audiobooks, I mean. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't listen to somebody. I would rather read a book. Old school, but unless it's like but then it would be like the same thing as watching the TV show. So anyways, so Nynaeve, she is my favorite character. So when the last episode that I seen, the final moment when she was going to do the arches test or whatever, I was actually all about it, and I wanted to actually, I wanted to explore with her. I was like, yes, okay, I'm gonna get into this whatever world, whatever thing, trials and tribulations she was going to do, we were gonna go there. But I was kind of shocked and gagged at the fact that she saw her mother die and her father, right? Like, they were fighting for their lives and they died. But she still ended up going through the arches and there was no problem. But I guess maybe because also she knew she was a little girl, so the third arch, it kind of, or whatever she was in, whatever those things are called, it kind of did seem very, like, realistic, and therefore she just kept on the path. But I'm like, I mean, okay, I kind of get why she was there. I get why she didn't really hear it saying, you know, you have one more chance, and also was fading in the background, the little pillar or whatever, so when she turned around, even if she was looking at it, it barely was there. So, like, I wouldn't even know either. No shade, no tea, it's whatever. When we were at the moment when she made the choice, I think at that moment I was like, that's weird. But I was like, but if you put land there, of course she's going to choose land, of course. But now that I'm thinking about it and saying it out loud, it kind of like the thing was fading away. Everything kind of, to us as the viewer, seemed realistic, like it was happening in true time. So why wouldn't it happen in true time for her? Okay, she gets a pass. So moving on, as Gwen, all these names, we'll call her Miss E. Miss E wanted to go approach the Aes Sedai, and I thought it was about to be on and popping when she did the fire thing with blocking her, and then she ended up backing up and almost falling off the damn building, but had some few choice words, like she was that girl. Like, girl, 2 seconds ago you were about to fall. Like, you were about to fall to your depths. Like, you might as well pay this girl, pay it, and move right along. I don't know. I think some of the characters and their choices in this episode kind of bothered me. And then Wolfman was like my favorite character in the last season. One of my favorite characters. I think actually he was my favorite character in last season. No, Moraine was my favorite character last season. But this season, I'm like, damn, you haven't learned how to fight yet? You haven't learned how to do shit. Like, nothing. Your eyes turn really nice colors and you see some shit, but like, you haven't learned nada. So, I don't know. I feel like this episode for me, it might sound, I'm kind of delirious and I actually really am hungry. I feel like for me, in this episode was a lot of potential, and then we just missed the mark for me. And once again, I didn't read the books, so I don't know how this whole thing was played out in the books. But I think almost you know what? I think I miss Moraine. I think I miss Lan. I think I miss that storyline and what's going on over there. And then I really did like the wolf scene when the wolves came, but then Wolfman was like hearing them die. Like, I don't know, I'm an animal lover, so hearing those wolves like get like blown up to smithereens, I'm like, oh my god, I can't. And also the Dark One, or whatever he is called, he must have let the Wolfman go, because those people are extremely powerful. Unless there was wolves from all around the world and they just like needed a moment to like try to defeat some. But I'm just like, can't they go like, and like all of them just die? But I guess we're just trying to build the story, so I'm gonna shut up. And was that lady with the fingers, was she the best part of this episode was the lady with the fingers, not even barely saying anything, going like this and watching. That was the best scene. The best scene was being with those new villains and the Dark One, or whatever he is, and the lady with the fingers, and how they kill that man. I wish I could have stayed into that realm and that fantasy. I kind of drifted apart with all the other sideline characters in this episode, and Rand and this girl, I'm just like, like, the crazy man wanted him to go get red wine. He dressed up in this outfit that looked very similar to the blue outfit, got into this castle. How did he get into this castle? I don't know. But him and this girl, who's really annoying, they got into the castle. They talked to that lady. Oh, that's another scene. My second favorite scene was when Rand was talking to that lady who I've seen. Where have I seen her? And the show comes in my head and then it leaves. It just pieces out and I can't remember where I saw it. But regardless, that was my second favorite scene. But we had that scene, and then he gets the red wine. He leaves the girl in the castle because, she did admit that pretty much she knows what they're doing to the village. So I guess he left in like anger or something. Brings the red wine to the crazy man just for the crazy man to the crazy man didn't even sip the wine. Did you guys peep that? Unless when I go back and edit it, I'm gonna see if he even sipped it, because it seemed like he just poured the shit out and then tried to make a reference about how whatever power that the men have, you can't control it. It's gonna seep out in you, and you didn't need the red wine for that. You could have just asked for a well and some water and just poured the shit over on top of like your bench, and then it would make the same every difference. But I guess he wanted to make the red wine, and this certain why couldn't it be any red wine? But like, maybe there's something that I'm missing that you guys can comment down below, the reference between this certain red wine that we needed to go and explore this castle. Although we met that actress who's a really good actress, I feel like that was weird. And then he went back, and I guess he had a dream that he was sleeping with that lady, and for a second I thought that lady for some reason tied in with the lady with the fingers. I thought she was trying to find the dragon or whatever he's called. So I was like, ooh, this is interesting. She's like actually crazy evil. But no, it was like more of a dream, and he burnt down his, and that little teeny fire. Okay, so the fire got the house. Why was everybody running for their lives? It was only isolated in the in the straw house. Child. And then the lady was there. So I don't know. It wasn't my favorite episode, y'all. I would rate this episode in 7.5. Definitely a 7.5. It wasn't my strongest episode. I could have missed it, but for some reason, also the consensus for me is many shows, when we hit that 3rd episode mark, generally it's not the strongest. Not all shows, but a lot of shows I'd watch. I feel like that's the pre to the mid mark of a season, and it's like a filler episode. Just give you all the fills of what we really don't want to watch. So moving forward, things get better. So I'm very curious to see. I did not see the next episode that already dropped, but maybe by the next episode things pick up a little bit more and things start making a little bit more sense. But I would give this episode definitely a 7.5. Comment down below, guys, what you thought about this episode. Am I missing the mark on some things? Also, if you read the books and you understand what the references between certain things that happen in this episode, let me know down below. Please do me a huge solid. If you would like to support the channel for free, please hit that like button, please share the video, and comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time with more The Wheel of Time.